7 story. There's a new portable console from Sony. They announced that it's gonna be mostly used for remote play. Yeah. So the code name, do I have it here? It's called the
Qlite.
Q-lite,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just leaked. It's a project that they have right now. What do you think about it? Like the video was such a failure, and now they're trying get back in business.
Yeah, like I did hear that PS Vita was bad, but like PSP was one of the best handhelds to exist, like
Very
during its
successful.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I still love the PSP. That thing is amazing. And I can't believe PS Vita was just that bad in comparison. But
It's
I'm
not that
really
it was
disappointed.
bad. It's just that the consumer didn't buy it.
Well,
Like
then that means it's
it was a great hardware.
it's a
Like
flop.
it's just a
It's a
commercial
flop.
flop. Yeah.
Okay, I see. I see what you're saying. Okay. Um, I would say that like I'm a little bit disappointed that it's remote play. Like most of them are going to be remote play because the point of I guess the what I like about handheld, like the way PSP was, like you can just play games on it, like a Nintendo Switch or something like. So if for it to most games to kind of be remote play, it's kind of like okay, I see, but it's just not like I guess it's
Is it
not gonna be like you know
is it
like typical handhelds. Yeah.
is it because of performance, or like you're worried that while on the cloud it won't, function as well, or why is it being on the cloud somehow a burden on the system?
Because you
I
cannot
don't
run
know.
games initially on it.
Yeah, like that's what I was.
Right.
I
Right.
kind of like where you can just play the game on it. Like it's not like you're streaming it. That's what remote play is kind of like
Right.
in a way. So
No, yeah, and I got that. It's just is it because you have to like wait? Yeah, but like what specifically? Is it because you have to wait for it to load, or if you
The
just run into
delay,
issues? The delay, yeah.
yeah, the delay
yeah,
makes
like
most game unplayable.
yeah, yeah, and I also don't really like remote play type. Like I want to actually like play into it, kind of. Yeah.
And take it anywhere. Because if you have remote play, you're
Hmm.
stuck in
Hmm.
your network. You know.
Exactly. Like because the whole point of handheld is you can play anywhere.
Yeah,
Like if you're a remote play, what? And that's just not.
this is just to
I
play
don't
somewhere
know.
else in your house. Like,
Yeah, I don't really like that PlayStation's trying that idea. I know
yeah,
they're trying new stuff, but I just don't really like that. They should continue something like they did with PSP, but better,
yeah.
so that they can have like a oomph,
But the problem is
where
that when
people
you
are just like,
do
yes.
the problem with that is that when you do another product like this, they already have PlayStation 5 and PlayStation VR. So now they have
Mm-hmm.
to develop games on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation VR. So they're
Mm-hmm.
already splitting their devs onto a system. But if
Mm-hmm.
you add a portable system, you still have to put some other devs on it. You know, the guys who made
Mm-hmm.
Days Gone, they were making PSP and PS Vita games before.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was their first console game. So
Mm-hmm.
we would lose that dev if they would have a completely handheld console. So for the
Mm-hmm.
devs type, I think it's gonna make them less split on different projects. I think it just shows that they don't want to focus on that too much.
Well, they should have held back making a handheld then. They should have
Yeah.
just focused on like PS5 and like the PSVR and then they're coming up with PS5 Pro, so they
Yeah.
should have just focused on that instead of just trying to let's come up with a new handheld. Like chill, like relax a bit, just focus on the other stuff. That way they can
Do you
actually
feel
make a
like
handheld that would be entertaining.
do you feel like the resources that they put towards the handheld would make a big difference in their other things like
Not really,
um
because an handheld like
yeah, I don't
this
think so
is
either.
really not
That's
much to do.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I think
it's
like
just a handheld. Yeah,
And there's no hardware to like run games. So you can pretty
yeah.
much just make a really cheap device. That's the thing though. If the Q Lite is going to be $100, now I can understand. It's more of an add-on to
Mm-hmm.
your PS5. But if it's like,
Yeah, I
cause you
was.
pay for the screen pretty much, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say that's probably why they wanted it to be remote play so that you
Yeah.
can just play any games, but on the handheld, so it not be limited. Like I can understand their point
But I can see
on why they
them
want
making
remote
it
play.
really cheap.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
they
mean.
should.
Like
They should. Yeah.
that's why like I really I like the idea of the PSP, and you know what? Maybe the late down the road the community will mod them and add that like onboard memory that we want, and it'll have like a 2 terabyte something. I don't. Who knows? I'm
Because you
just
could
saying.
do
Like,
a remote play with your cell phone too right now. You know.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this is just a
Just
bigger,
like,
bigger screen
yeah, just like with Steam and stuff. Yeah.
with a controller maybe and stuff. A little gadget.
well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds okay for me. I'm really not
I'm
interested.
pretty mad at
I'm-
it. Yeah, I'm pretty
I
mad
have
at
an
it.
apartment, so I'm gonna play in my living room if I need to play. It's not like I can go in
Yeah.
15 different room anyway. So
Yeah.